Everything you could possibly need to host a board game night, and if you live in the Midwest, you know that those nights are essential to surviving those harsh winters here. And I spoke with board game publishers who tell me that supply chain and manufacturing issues have forced them to raise prices, and it's something that they unfortunately have to put on to consumers.
I have word games. I have party games.
Nadine Sinnert loves board games. She and her husband have a collection of over 4,000 board games.
And you can learn how to take risks without ever having to really risk anything in your life, right? It's just a game.
But they could be waiting longer than usual for new games. John Nephew and his staff at Atlas Games have 2 hours to get these boxes off this truck and into this warehouse before they get charged for overtime.
Logistics has been a huge snarl. The costs have skyrocketed.
The Duluth, Minnesota-based company publishes board games and card games.
Our overall volume of business has risen. We have experienced much of the inflation so far in the form of reduced profits. We started doing price increases last year.
Nephew says they would have paid $3,000 to $5,000 to ship their games from a port in China to Duluth 2 years ago. Now, a whole lot more.
The best deal we've been able to find in the last year has been down in around $15,000, and there have been times that we paid $26,000.
But it's not just the price rising. It's also taking longer to travel to the States. The average time it takes goods to get from Asia to the U.S. is 111 days, which is near record highs. Karen Donahue is a professor in supply chain at the Carlson School of Management.
One of the bottlenecks in terms of board games could be the manufacturing that's happening in China just because of the COVID outbreak that's occurring there.
The war in Ukraine has caused oil prices to increase, and plastic that's used for tabletop games and other board game items is a petroleum product. And Professor Donahue tells me that that could be another reason why we're seeing manufacturing and shipping delays and disruptions. In Minneapolis, Mills Hayes, Fox News.